Introducing new Moth Be Gone. Welcome back to WETT The Splash, the home of all your naughty little secrets.
We are live from the scene of the accident, and the death toll has climbed to a staggering rate.
The other day, I was rocking my Back Nine Problems polo, and I was out for just like a nice little walk around the neighborhood. And at one point, I caught an area where there was just like no cars coming for a long stretch of street. Like if there was going to be one, I was going to know about it, right? So I closed my eyes, and I was walking forward, and the sun was hitting my chest, and the UPB 40 sun protection from the polo was making sure I was going to be okay. But at the same time, it felt like I was just making love to the air. The shirts are so soft and breathable. It felt like the air was coming inside of me, like under the shirt.
Oh.
Like a priest.
Wow.
Like a beautiful priest. And like it was just wrapping itself around me, and I was going, no, stop. And it was going, but Jesus. And you're like, all right. Like, you know what I'm saying? Back Nine Problems, dude, they got some comfy shirts. I think we got some new ones.
Yes, we do have some new ones. What the fuck,
we don't know
bro?
if they... So here's the thing. There's a second page now.
Yes.
I don't even know that... There could have been a second page this whole time. But I feel like...
They snuck it in.
It's got to be. Because look at the logos on the shirts.
Mm-hmm.
That's Gen 2 B9P right there.
Yeah.
Where they threw the logo and they made it a little bit less
Right.
in your face.
Right.
Yeah. So we got the midnight camo, which, you know, it looks like charcoal. It's pretty cool. We got, here we go. So the midnight camo here, clearly when they took the picture, they just opened it and unfolded it. Crease is still in the shirt. That's how breathable it is. That's how form-fitting it is. It's still forming the package it was in right before the photo.
Oh, my God.
The midnight camo is perfect for sneaking up on the green. It'll never see you coming because you're oh my God, you're hitting out of the woods. He's good.
You're making me laugh because you're laughing. I don't even know why you're laughing. What is happening?
Let's go back. Let's go see the other wonderful shirts over here. Back promo code Sanctus, all lowercase. Welcome back, folks. Another episode of Sanctus. We're having one of those beautiful episodes.
Oh man,
We're gonna have a lot of fun today. That's for sure. Oh man,
I mean, you actually made me like fucking laugh to the point that I'm crying, dude. Jesus
me too.
Christ!
I'm wiping tears and sweat.
What even happened? Why were you laughing? You were dying. Like your face got so red. What happened, dude?
I was thinking about the owners listening to this and just be like, where is this going? What is happening? Is he mad at us? I don't understand.
Oh my God. Oh, what was in that fucking joint?
Oh my God, dude. Mushrooms? I don't fucking know.
Okay.
Promo code Sanctus.
Find your bearings. Find your bearings.
It's all lowercase letters, folks.
They don't know why. We don't know why.
We don't, yeah, nobody needs to know. But I do like the midnight camo. I think there's 3 new shirts. There's the midnight camo, the Hawking floral, and then what was it? Toucan Jam was the other. The 3.
Yeah.
Taking a peek at them, I mean, I'm going straight for Toucan Jam.
Yeah.
It reminds
Vibrant
me
colors.
kind of like almost like the flamingo and the hibiscus were mixed. The colors are beautiful. I like the flowers a lot. I think this is another like This is another good fat guy polo. I'm happy to see a 3X right there in the size options. Maybe we could get him to start pushing 4s, but I don't think there's a 4X golfer on this side of the country, dude. Like,
I would hope not.
I think, what was it? The fattest guy was like 250, which is like me in the shape of my life.
Yes, yeah, exactly.
It's not for us. No, it's for fatties. They're wonderful. They hug your jiggles, but damn, do they feel good. They do feel wonderful. They are very
it frames
breathable.
you nicely.
And I messed mine up a little bit already, which sucks. I like messed it up in the wash, but
What do you mean?
I feel all right. This is what happened. I have like a leather couch in the garage. There's like a lot of couches. And it started to come apart. So what I did was I bought a whole ass roll of duct tape the same color of the couch, and I essentially duct taped the whole half of the couch.
Okay.
Because I figured the further I move the duct tape along the couch, the harder it'll be for it to all eventually detach.
Sure.
Because if you just put a strip and then you sit down, it just rips the strip off.
Sure.
You know, it's trial and error that's got me here.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? At first, I thought I was going to be liberal about it, or conservative. I was like, just 2 pieces of tape, and we're going to be fine. And then I sat down and just like, nope. All right, let's try this shit again.
Everything.
Yeah, whole roll. Fuck it. What am I going to use this for otherwise?
Yeah.
And then what happened was it worked for like a while, but then eventually the force of my fat ass getting up and down was like peeling the duct tape down off the leather.
Oh.
So I got a bunch of fucking duct tape residue on the back of my back 9 polo.
Oh,
And
that
it doesn't
sucks.
come off in the
That
wash.
sucks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just there forever.
Can you pick that off, I guess?
I've been trying. I'm afraid I'm going to rip the fabric.
Fair.
But guess what?
Yeah.
Still fucking wearing it.
Yeah, of course.
You can't see it.
Quality.
Yeah, you can't see it. You could literally just feel it. And only when you put your hand across it. Like, I don't
Yeah.
feel it on my back or nothing.
Yeah, okay.
But I
Okay.
know that it's like, I know it's there.
Yeah.
It's like walking around with dried crumb all over your shirt.
Yeah.
Like, even
Present.
if people don't see this, I know it's there. I know it. It's
Mm-hmm.
gross.
Yeah, I mean, nothing's worse than, there's plenty of things worse, but like, not knowing there's a stain or something on your shirt.
Oh, yeah.
You look down, you're like, fuck. And,
Dude,
you know.
yeah. It feels
So,
semen.
if you know,
Yeah, we were all 16 once.
sure,
Dude,
know.
you miss one in the morning and then you go to school and you got
Are
fucking
you aiming
crumble.
at your face?
I'm
when you
aiming at my
come?
belly
What the
button.
fuck?
Not that crazy.
Yeah, Jesus
I got a little
Christ,
dick.
bro.
Don't shoot that far. But it shoots over and over again.
Yes,
Got a
sir.
long
Yes,
capacity.
sir. Fucking machine gun.
Hell yeah. Already hard. Takes almost no blood to get it hard again. Just get it right back going.
Just round 2, round 3,
thumb
round
pinky
4.
all day,
Yes,
friend.
Yes,
But,
yes.
I like this Toucan Jam shirt though.
Mm.
I think that one's gonna take the cake out of the 3 for me.
I'm sorry, back 9 problems.
I'm sorry as well.
This
Back Nine
is
Problems.
not. Maybe
Yeah,
don't show
when
this
we-
ad to your,
Look.
investors.
When we dream of birdies, we picture toucans. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. It's breathable. It's moisture wigging. It's got that 4-way stretch for your 5-way body. But so let's get away from them. So
Yes.
Bubbles finally came back. He took his trip to Reno. He was gone for about
Oh yeah, that's right. He went to the car show, right?
Yeah, he was gone for about 5-6 days, I think.
What's it called again?
Hot August Nights.
Hot August. Nice. That's a cool name.
And he took about 150 photos. So like last night when he came home finally, like I sat with him and actually let him scroll through infinite car photos. You know, like just because he's excited. I'm not gonna be that guy. So we're watching the car photos and for some reason he's got my attention, right? He's scrolling through his iPad and he's showing me all the photos.
Right.
And he just looks me dead in the eyes and he goes, I haven't showered since we left.
Oh my god.
And I was
What a
like,
fucking animal.
and I was like, left Reno? He's like, no, here.
Yeah.
I was like, you didn't shower the whole week. You didn't shower once. He's like, no. I'm like, what? What? Who doesn't what?
Yeah.
How dare you?
Yeah. Yeah. You're almost insulted.
That's rude as fuck, dude. You didn't bathe yourself? What are you, like, you got left out in the wild, like how pigs grow tusks?
I wonder how many people's cars he sat
I wonder
in,
what his
too.
fucking asshole smelled like.
Oh god.
Dude, he's a hairy fella. Oh my god, dude. There's actual dingleberries. They're all dried up. And it looks like fucking somebody threw a bunch of fucking basketballs into a willow tree.
Ew. Oh, that's very vivid somehow.
He's a hairy man. I've seen his asshole a few times. I'm not proud of it, but
You know, like how many cars did he sit in? I wonder that were.
hopefully fucking none,
You
because the
know-
value decreased.
Right. 'Cause
Dude.
there's probably just they were all clean and pristine.
Yeah.
And,
Dude, he
Bubbles, please.
didn't
buddy. Come
shower
on.
for a week. He's proud of it. He was proud of it.
Yeah.
And you know what the crazy thing is? He didn't shower last night.
Yeah.
I know his ass didn't.
He's probably gonna keep it going on
Dude,
purpose.
he's got a streak going now.
Yeah.
It's while he was gone, like me and his mom cleaned his room and we cleaned up areas that he habitates, while he's gone.
Yes.
And he comes home and gets in bed. 6-day funk in bed. And I'm just like, you
Instantly destroyed the bed.
you fucking you're not even a person.
No.
You're not even a human. You're a dog. You're a bad dog. You're a shitty dog that doesn't know how to do tricks. Just stares right through you when you're talking to it.
His
like,
eyes just drift.
he's not looking back. Like physically, his eyes are matching yours, but he's not looking into you the way you're looking
Looking
at him.
through you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's just in his own little world, like a fucking one of those monkeys with the chimes.
He's too much. Oh my god, he's too much sometimes. Like I love Bubbles, but oh my god, dude, like I can't imagine.
Yeah, I did get lucky with the level of dumb he is. So okay, so he's turning 30 in 2 days. So actually, the day after this comes out,
Oh, nice.
Bubbles will be 30.
Happy
So
birthday.
yeah, happy birthday, Bubs! And that's why he got to go do this trip and stuff. It was
Yeah.
for his 30th.
Yeah.
So what I did was I got him
That's cool.
a 2 terabyte Seagate card for the Xbox, and those are the ones that are like optimized for the Xbox.
Yep.
It fucking plays, it reads and plays the games. So I got it in the mail and I took a razor blade and I very carefully opened the box and then got it out, put it in the Xbox, set it up, downloaded like 15 games, all his games, just every game that he owns. I fucking downloaded at once. And one thing was dope about this, like memory expansion, is like in the bottom left corner where it tells you your storage, it doesn't say internal and then expansion. It's just one. So as soon as I plugged in the card, it just said in the bottom corner, 1.9 terabytes
Nice.
available.
Nice.
And I was like, that's fucking
Hell yeah.
sick.
Hell
That's pure integration right there. The system accepts as this is just part of it.
Yep.
It's not foreign.
Yep. Nope.
It's like it cut its thumb off
Robots.
and you just put its thumb back. And it's
Yep.
like, thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Motherfuck, thank
Yeah.
you.
Give me another one.
Yeah, you got more thumbs?
Yeah. Yeah.
I got more holes. Fill me.
Yes, that's exactly where all this robot shit's going.
Oh,
for
yeah.
sure.
Dude, I
have
know-
you seen on a completely side tangent and
Go ahead,
everything?
go ahead.
Have you seen? There's like some group in China that is like literally actually making reasonably functioning like human dolls, basically. That like are robotics and shit.
To fuck
That-
or like
I probably, but like
Yeah.
they're obviously making them attractive,
Yeah.
But every single time it's always images of them being like handed apples and like just food and general items and
Yeah.
like the actual fluidity of things,
Yeah.
and they're like actually going to market soon, it's pretty
terrifying.
crazy. Like there's a lot of robotics that's just going to consumerism now. You
Yeah.
know? So I'm
Well, I
sure at
wonder-
one point our consoles are going to be turned into like fuck bots at some point. They just unfold like Transformers into
Yeah.
a humanoid form and just like, yes.
oh, that'd be sick.
Fucking cha-ching.
I like the idea of somebody having a human robot and it's like broken. They don't know how to fix it because they're not a fucking engineer.
Yeah.
So they just got it in the closet and then somebody,
Oh, yeah.
somebody who doesn't know comes over and opens the closet and a body falls out. What the fuck?
It's a new tier of what is
Yeah.
that saying where you keep your skeletons in the closet or something?
Marshall Mathersism.
I don't
know, but
anyways,
to go back to the Bubbles thing real
Bubbles.
quick. I download all of his games.
Mm-hmm.
I launch a couple to make sure that they work, and they do perfectly. And then I take it out of the Xbox and I put it back together in the box carefully. Didn't damage the box once. Did a pretty sick job. So now on his birthday, when he opens it, he's gonna get to put it in the Xbox, and instead of waiting a day to download 15 games, they're just there, ready for him.
yeah.
The one thing I didn't think about is that his phone is linked to the Xbox, so he got a notification each time a game installed.
Oh.
But he's retarded. So he very confidently told me it was an update.
Oh.
So okay, I think
oh my
all right.
God.
So
Bubs.
I'm
Getting
like
hacked, my guy.
I'm like sweating this, right? Like I'm like fuck, like I didn't think about the fact that he just got a notification every single time a game, like
20 games, yeah.
I just spoiled the gift, right? Like in my eyes, like great, I fucked that up. It's still an awesome gift, but now the surprise is gone. You know, like, and that's part of it.
Yeah, of course.
And so and the thing I didn't think about is I didn't launch the Xbox after I took the card out. So all the games that I just downloaded are still right there lined up on the home screen as if you can launch them. So, and like if you go to click on it, it says you don't have the space, right? Like
Yeah.
obviously you can't, but they're still all stuck and pinned to the home screen because with that card in there, they are. And when you put the card in, the Xbox immediately asks you if it's going to stay in the console or go to different consoles. And I chose stay in the console, which is probably why they pinned to the home screen like that.
Right.
So he comes home, he turns on the Xbox, everybody finally leaves, it's just me and him. And boom, there's all the games on the thing, and I go, fuck. Now he's definitely got me. There's no way. He got all of those notifications. Here they are. And as a Hail Mary, I just go, yeah, I don't know what the fuck's up with the console. Like all of a sudden all of these are here now. And he goes, yeah, there was an update. I got it the other day. Like,
Oh my
I was like,
God.
and I
The
fucking,
light bulb turned
I was
on.
like, what? And I went,
There's hope.
and I went, there was an update? And he was like, yeah, I got a notification on my phone yesterday. And I was like, oh, he's like, yeah, I've got it all. I got my Xbox just logged into my phone. He was dumb enough to think that me downloading all of those games at once, he convinced himself that was a software update.
Right.
Comes home, sees all the games pinned to the home screen, believes still it's a software update, and then proceeds to try to launch the games.
Still doesn't put two and two together. Like, wait,
he still
they
hasn't.
shouldn't be on here.
He still has it, and he
Well,
didn't get up today.
So did you like reveal to him at
No.
any point? You know that he
No.
just thinks he just.
I accepted he's retarded, and I had the element of surprise back.
yes,
It's
dude, yes.
And like I fucking felt so caught. Like he's looking through the games. He's like, he sees Minecraft, and he's like, "What the hell is this doing on here?" And he's trying to launch Tony Hawk, and like, so he's like, he's deleting the games that I just fucking re-downloaded. And I'm just like, I mean, I'm not giving
What the
this
fuck
away.
ever.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Re-download it, bitch. You don't even know. But I'm excited for him to actually get to open that because he's such like a weird kind of gamer where like for me, right? I one game at a time. One game at a time.
Sure.
Maybe you can juggle like an RPG with like a little shooter or something on the side.
Sure. Mindless
know.
shooter. Yeah.
Yeah, or something that you can play for 20, 30 minutes, put away, and it's fine when you don't want to put 10 hours into an RPG.
Yeah.
That's cool. But he'll like log into GTA, spin the wheel, not win the prize, close it, open it, spin the wheel, not win the prize. Do that about 4 or 5 times. Jump on over into Forza, drive for like 6 minutes, jump back into Grand Theft Auto,
Yep.
drive around again for a few minutes, jump on over to Red Dead, shoot a couple people, back into GTA to shoot a couple people. And like he has no attention span, and he likes the variety, I think, a lot. So that's why I got him the 2 terabytes, because it's like you can't fill that.
Hop into whatever the fuck
Yeah,
you want.
you can't fill it. Like I think
You'd be surprised.
if you filled 2 terabytes on an Xbox, because technically it's 2.5 because of the console storage, you were trying to.
I mean,
No, you were trying, because here's the thing:
mean-
I've got 15 games.
yeah.
Amongst those, there are some AAA games. There is Grand Theft Auto 5. There is Valhalla. There is Hogwarts Legacy. You know what I'm saying? There's some big games in that console right now. 1.4 terabytes left still. 15 games.
It's pretty good.
If you filled 2.5, you were trying.
Pretty good.
It's not a computer. It's an Xbox. You were trying.
I mean, like,
Think about like,
to be fair, they're not downloaded, but my Steam has like I think like 80 games on it. You know.
Yeah, but I
They're
mean,
not downloaded. To be fair.
yeah, on Xbox, I think we have a pretty large selection as well because it's carried over through generations. But no, downloaded, like ready to play, like
Yeah.
like accepting that you don't have to delete something to do it, or you could just hit X and it launches.
Most people usually like clear out the old games and then install a new one.
And that's what I'm saying. Like the way that this fucking like went, we essentially have like another room for like another 15 to 20 fucking games. So at that
Pretty
point,
baller.
we're talking about having 35 active games that you can just open at a second. You know, you did that on purpose.
Bubbles
You-
is like fucking multiverse jumping. Dude. Like,
Yeah,
you
dude.
know, like
It's just like Forza, Red Dead, gay porn, Forza.
and then like pause, wait, rewind.
Goat
what?
Simulator.
Forza? Just like no, the other one. Witcher. No.
Yeah, you can figure that shit out.
Yeah, dude. So does he like play anything other than just like high pace, like high stimulant games? I guess
I don't think so. Well, okay,
like Minecraft. I feel like wouldn't be a game for him for sure.
This is
Like,
weird.
for sure.
Minecraft is for autistic people, and just
So finite.
He's
Yes.
just not one of those kind of autistics.
Sure.
Like,
Well, his focus isn't like focus. Like
Yeah,
his
'cause, like-
focus bounces.
yeah, like some autistic people, Minecraft is the plug that they're missing to being a person. Like it stimulates them so hard that you might as well just let them have it.
He makes it feel like Minecraft's like an awakening tool.
I think it is.
You know?
I think it's secretly one of the biggest pieces of media ever created in our history.
A lot of people who have like made grand masterpieces of art are like thinking back like, oh fuck,
Hey, Minecraft, bro. Hey,
Like,
fucking Minecraft.
shit,
Yeah. Bro, speaking of which, you see GTA 6 budget $1 billion.
Whoa, no,
$1
damn.
billion, and it will actually
Jesus.
be the most expensive media anything ever created.
Damn,
I think-
Rockstar's trying to go for that mantle on purpose.
Yeah, I think
100%.
there's been some movies that were like $500 million.
I think Marvel's been up there with some of the movies. Yeah,
But this far nothing comes close to $1 billion on one piece of media.
that's nuts, dude. I wonder what all factors into that. Like, budget.
Well, here's the thing. So when they made the game, when they made 5, they made 5 for just shy of 260 million.
Okay.
They grossed 7 billion.
Yeah.
So
they
they're
made a
just
fuck
like, suck
ton.
my dick. I'll put
Yeah.
$1 billion on this game.
Yeah,
we're
yeah,
getting it back.
that's true. It's true.
You think we're not getting it back? We're getting it back. I'll close
Yeah.
GTA 5 servers right now. I'll
Yeah,
close it.
They
You'll
do
never be able
have
to
like
play online
that
again.
kind of power for sure.
Like, fuck you guys.
Like Rockstar like has made especially when Red Dead 2 came out,
Oh, wonderful.
like that's the thing. Like GTA 5 was like already making them buckets. Like
Yeah.
buckets. And then Red Dead comes out too. Like
and it was
that
so
also
good.
crazy sales, so like they've been just big win after big win these
Yeah.
past like couple of games. I feel like I actually don't really know what else do they make beyond those two games.
What else do they need to,
Fair. Those are their flagship, They don't have any other like flagship games like bigger ones or
Let's see.
yeah, where's
Let's
you got your phone might be faster than me
Rockstar
rolling on over
games,
to my
big
desk.
titles.
We need a Jamie.
titties.
We need a young Jamie.
Grand Theft Auto, Red Dead, Manhunt, The Warriors, Max Payne, L.A. Noir,
Yes.
and Bully.
LA Noir is Bully's a good one.
Bully was a good one.
Yeah.
But other than
LA
that,
Noir
yeah.
I've heard of quite a few times before.
Yeah. But Red Dead and GTA. I mean, GTA's had like what 23 titles total.
Yeah.
Like it's it's fucking crazy.
Red Dead and GTA like are their biggest selling for sure.
Yeah. Apparently, there's a Red Dead movie coming out.
Really?
Yeah. And
Like-
it doesn't look as bad as the Borderlands movie.
Live action or
Yeah,
like-
live action.
Oh, there's a lot of companies putting the line on trying like live action video game like stuff. which
Dude,
is crazy.
there's also a Metal Gear movie, the Borderlands
Whoa.
movie,
Yeah.
the Fallout TV show.
Yeah.
And like I think I was watching the other day. I was just hanging out with a buddy, and I hit new movie trailers, just like what's coming out. And literally every movie, I don't know if I was just in a bad mood because I was tired, but like every movie trailer I watched, I was like, that's fucking stupid.
Dumb as fuck.
Every time.
Lame.
Because it's always
Stupid.
it's something else that they're just putting a fucking mustache on.
Yeah.
Stop lying to me. The Blue Beetle is a shitty Spider-Man. And the new Spider-Man is a shitty version of Spider-Man 3. I love Tom Holland. I think he is a fantastic Spider-Man. I don't need a recreation of Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man 3.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah.
I just don't. I
get
don't
that for
need
sure.
this sad, crotchety fucking emo spider bitch. And he's going to wear the black suit again. And then Carnage is going to be there. It's the same fucking movie. Just because it's a different guy. Like, come on. Come the fuck on. There's, I mean, literally. And then now the Green Goblin's in it again. So it's like, we're just refreshing? We don't, all these characters Stanley fucking created.
Yeah.
Let's just use these ones again, right? Like, nobody's going to know, right? Those kids are too old. Fuck you. We're the ones with the money paying for it now. Like, you dumb assholes.
Dude, you described that exact feeling for, I think, what we've had before, like talking about stuff like that, dude. It's no one wants to do unique ideas like in AAA movies.
I watched, there was The Creator. The Creator is literally the storyline for, I feel like, every Terminator. And there's a new Terminator.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
There's like remakes of old shit now more and more common.
Oh yeah,
you know,
and then the other thing is now video games.
Yeah,
and like I don't know, with video games, it's a miss every time. Like, did you see the Witcher TV show? Awful.
I saw the first 2 seasons. I liked what's his name? I don't know.
Geralt?
Yes, but the actual actor. Fuck.
Oh.
I always forget. He's a specimen.
Okay.
He's a dude. Come on.
I
bro.
forgot who plays him.
He plays Superman, dude. Like
fucking Gal Gadot.
You know, no, fuck me, dude. Like
Michael Keaton. No, that's Black Man.
no,
That's Black
dude.
Man.
Anyways,
Who's the Flash?
Regardless, I liked the first season for sure. You know,
I watched
the other ones. I'm not so sure about.
I watched the opening of episode 1, season 1. I turned it off. I was like, "This is
Why?
This is all he fights like the giant spider river monster, and it just looks like we made it." You know, like I was like, I feel like I was looking at it. I was like, "This sucks." I feel like I can get Ben with some strings to move this thing along while I swing a sword at it. Fuck you guys.
Throwing some
Because
shade.
I think The Witcher was just such a good game. It was such a good story. And like it's you know, you shit on it with this bullshit. Like, one dude played it and he happened to be like some executive's son. And he had a hard on because he was never in his son's life, so he fucking pushed it. And they're like, "Yeah, let's do it. All right, this is gonna be the next big thing." And it comes out and it's dog shit. Like that Borderlands movie.
Yeah,
you can't tell me that didn't look so bad.
The Borderlands movie looked pretty rough.
It looks so
pretty
bad.
rough. They made Lilith attractive, which is all you need. That's all you want. She has to be hot, you know.
But it doesn't need to be why Lilith? Because the whole movie is about Lilith.
Female.
The actual storyline is going to be about Lilith and like trying to find her way home and then meeting all the people. But I feel like the storyline could be better. It doesn't need to be about Lilith. I don't know who you like. I think it's got to be a Marcus narrated, like
that'd be dope.
And like
that'd be dope.
Suicide Squad level of like nobody's the main character, and then you film it as a cartoon, not in live action. Because you can do way more, and that's how it's shot. That's how it's supposed to be.
Yeah, just doing the same style of the
you keep Jack Black as Claptrap because I mean, why not? He's a spaz and he's gonna be perfect. You know, but everything about the Borderlands movie is just like that was why. Why did you do all of these things?
Yeah,
you know, make it about the villain.
Quality wasn't very great for sure. It's unfortunate. You know? Like
it just. Her like suit was just so plasticky. I can't get over it. It takes me out of it. You know what I'm saying?
It gives you a lot of respect for practical effects. You know.
Yes.
Like, because like really like making a good image isn't just the quality of like the camera and lenses and everything. It's what you're actually shooting.
Yeah.
You know. So like. A lot of respect, like mad respect for wardrobe and like set design and all of the people that spend the time to really make sets immersion like to the next level. Because, dude, like without that, you kind of like struggle to really piece together something nice. You know, doesn't matter how good your editing is at the end of the day.
If you were to have changed one thing practically. You couldn't change live action to cartoon or anything like that. But you can change one thing in that trailer you would have just tweaked. What would you have made?
In
The Borderlands trailer.
Borderlands one? Ooh, jeez, that's a hard one.
This is going to sound a little crazy.
Yeah.
Slightly darker tint.
Oh, for color,
Just
the
slight-
color grade?
yeah,
Yeah.
just slightly darker. I think it would have made it a little bit more real looking.
Yeah, I mean,
It looked very artificial all the way around.
yeah.
Like crazy artificial. Like the part where the bandit's on the horse and there's the explosions. It looks like just bad.
Yeah, honestly, I think it's you have something there. I think it was the color grade, like you were saying before. Yeah, like it's just the colors were too flat, neutral, while being mostly orange, like kind of like a Mad Maxy like representation, but like having no life,
Yeah.
So it's probably that more than anything.
Speaking of which, the newest Mad Max movie is arguably the Borderlands movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
The psychos are the same. Like
it's pretty much more or
it's
less
perfect.
that's the real representation.
Yeah, like to me, honestly, if they would have just dubbed that as the Borderlands movie, I would have just
accepted it.
agreed.
Yeah, it's like,
Like, yeah, great.
Yeah, total.
But the reason I found out about the Borderlands thing is because they've announced officially that Borderlands 4 is in development.
Oh, sick! What the fuck?
They're finally
I still
announced
have
it.
not played 3. I need to finish it and like actually give it a good chance again.
Worth it. Worth it. When I did
give it time of day.
when I did the replay, unfortunately, it was solo. Worth it. Totally worth it. At first, all the hate I had for it was literally just because I was butthurt about the lag.
Launch, yeah, the launch honestly like was really the biggest
it
rough
just
part for us.
I
for
think
sure.
it was as if like I met the woman of my dreams and she cheated on me, and then I just didn't trust her. And then years later, when we were both adults, I came back and I was like, "All right, like you made a mistake. It's fine. Clearly, you've changed." It was wonderful. It was great. It was like I thought it was really good. And some people are pushing that they remaster Borderlands 2 before 4 drops because they remastered Borderlands 1 before 3 dropped.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I think that would be pretty sick because 2 is arguably my favorite.
Yeah,
I don't think. All right, for one, Mordecai I think is one of the best characters written throughout the whole
It's the
franchise.
sniper, right?
Yeah, the sniper with the bird. I think just in the whole franchise, he was like my favorite character because he's so intimate with the bird, and he's chill, but he's also kind of like open and like fragile in a way. You know what I'm saying? While being a badass. But 2 is, I think, just the best like gameplay.
Yeah.
2 I replayed the most, like over
Yeah.
and over and over again.
The platforming and the variety of zones that they had was pretty nice.
Yeah.
And
And-
Handsome Jack, you had a real good villain to like hate. You
Yes.
know, that's the thing. Like,
Yeah, I don't even remember the villain from 1
yeah,
off the top of my head.
Yeah, there wasn't really a
Was it the
villain.
vault was the villain?
It was the whole point was getting to the vault, and then
Yeah.
you fought the big fucking fuck off.
Yeah, the
like,
big,
thing at the end.
yeah, and then
you
the
know?
raid bosses and stuff. And then 2, Handsome Jack was far better of a villain than the twins from 3. And
It's
then
hard to compete with him for sure.
yeah, that was really well.
He's like a
really
Cell in
well
Dragon
made.
Ball Z, like
Yeah.
just some like he's the type of villain that hits different for sure.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
100%.
And then because you really want to kill Handsome Jack.
You hate him.
Yeah. Like-
he makes himself evil.
Yeah, like the twins are just like annoying Twitch players. You know what I'm saying? They're just
Yeah.
like, these guys are annoying. I can't wait to like shoot them. But Handsome Jack is like, I need to kill this guy.
Yeah,
He
he's
needs
a piece
to
of
die.
shit.
Yeah, dude.
He's not only causing me problems, but he's just making me mad in general.
Yeah, dude.
Excellent writing.
That
for
was
sure.
fantastic. And then the pre-sequel, I enjoyed. I think the space mechanics kind of fucked up the other games for me
Yeah.
because you get so used to just you move so fast in space because of the jumping lunges. And then I didn't play Tiny Tina's Wonderland, but I would have.
I've heard good things.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know why I didn't play it. I thought the DLC from 2, the Wonderlands one, or whatever they called it, the D&D one from 2, I loved that. I played the fuck out of that. It felt like a whole nother game.
Yeah. It
So-
basically was as far as like size goes. you
Yeah,
know,
it was really
like-
big. It was long. It was like a long story. Like I remember being like, wow. Okay,
Yeah,
I'm still playing this.
Impressed.
Yeah. And then there was always the raid bosses where you had to kill like the ultimate like pretty much invincible motherfuckers, and the only way to kill them is to have a real team of 4, and like you pretty much have to hack the game and like get the best weapons in the game to even kind of stand a chance. You know, like there's the guy with like the turban in the caves. He was a real motherfucker. He spins a lot. He fucks you up. And then there was like the giant monster in the floating aisles of the bandit
Oh yeah,
camp.
yeah.
But then 3, they didn't do any of that. They didn't
Yeah.
have raid bosses.
Oh,
So hopefully in 4 they're gonna bring them back.
you know, because I never played any of the raid bosses, but I've seen like YouTube videos of them. You know,
Yeah,
like
okay.
yeah. So like that definitely seems like pretty like end game epic level content. You know,
Yeah, well, it's
and I
like-
wish they had more of that in like 1, because 1 actually I liked a lot personally. You know,
If you were to go in level 52 or whatever the max cap was, and you just finished the game, and you went to a raid boss by yourself, your bullets would do no damage.
yeah.
That's how strong those were. They were literally like you had to play online for like months.
Yes, to get better shit.
Yeah, to the point where you're at a rarity where you're actually doing damage. And even then, you need a whole ass team. You need a whole ass team, and you have to cheat still.
Yeah,
Somebody has to hack the game. It's fucking crazy.
It's nuts, dude.
Yeah, and that was awesome.
Yeah, I never did any of that.
And then people started learning how to do the weapon duplicates, and like every now and then you'd be online, and just some dude playing as Zero would just appear in your lobby, and then he would point at the ground, and then you'd walk up to where he's pointing, and he would either do a yes or a no, right? So like one time, like it happened with the guys from the hookah lounge. There was 3 of us, and we had an open party.
Playing
And
Borderlands, hell yeah.
yeah, and he came
The
in.
boys.
Hell yeah, he comes in. Nobody knows who he is. He points his gun at the ground. My buddy walks up and he like shakes his head no, and then I walk up. He shakes his head no, and then my third friend walks up. He shakes his head yes, and then just dumps like 50 orange weapons, all legendary.
Damn.
Just coming out like a slot machine that's broken.
Yeah, yeah.
And then
yeah.
just left the lobby.
Hell yeah. Yeah, those online interactions, like with people who clearly have broken the game somehow.
Yeah.
Like in any game, it's always so good.
Oh, dude, and it's literally the best shit that they coded into the game to where it's like you're essentially invincible now,
Yep.
and all your weapons.
Yep.
The damage is like not even a real number that you could fathom.
Yeah, it's
Like this pistol's
series of
100,
digits.
and then he drops something. It's like that's got like letters in it. I don't even know.
There's clearly programming holes in this thing.
yeah.
I'm gonna fucking use it.
I'm gonna fucking everything dies
Hell
in one
yeah.
shot now.
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah,
I
but-
remember playing the dwarf. I think that's in 2, right?
The Gunzerker dwarf,
Yeah,
Salvador.
Salvador, the boy.
Yeah.
So good, dude.
I always played the turret guy, the commando.
Oh yeah, soldier.
I
yeah,
think
yeah.
it's just because I'm such like a gung ho run out there
Running.
and just die over and over
guns
again.
and blazing. Yeah.
That if you drop your turret, at least you'll get back up because of the
That's
second
fair.
wind system.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like, so
They'll
it's-
shoot somebody and then you get back up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're essentially like you can solo everything because you'll always have your little buddy shooting somebody to keep you alive.
Like an ad. Yeah.
Yeah. But then I had my buddy Dan, like he would do the siren builds and they were just incredible.
Yeah.
Like-
They would just run around and do like Nova bursts. And
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, like-
just nuke everything
Yeah.
around them. You know.
Like I had at one point when we were like max level, we would just duel in sanctuary every now and then.
Cool. Yeah. Yeah.
And if I could, essentially, it all came to the first like half a second. If I could, at the start of the duel, jump out of the way of what he's about to throw at me, and drop my fucking turret that has a nuke upon impact, then I can kill him. If I miss that nuke, I'm dead. 100%.
Yep.
There's no fight. A bullet will never be shot.
Yep. Yep.
It
Yep.
just
Siren
traps you in
baby.
a giant ball and explodes you.
No choice.
Yeah.
Yep. You better fucking either pop me in the head right now or
Yeah.
you're dead. Yeah.
And then Borderlands 2 also had the dead kid, Daniel, the dead kid that would give you legendary weapons. So that was like another intimate part of the game, knowing that Gearbox was so cool that they took this like cancer kid or whatever the fuck he died of and put them in the game eternally.
Yeah, bound him in there. Yeah, definitely. Like,
Well, also, fuck that kid. You know how many children die? That lucky piece of shit.
he just played Borderlands a lot, right?
Yeah, me too.
Fame was both. It was,
Yeah,
I don't know.
that's true.
Anyways,
That's a beautiful sentiment, though.
Have you heard? Steering left really quick. Have you heard of the Starfield coming out soon?
No.
A couple months. So Starfield is Bethesda.
Okay.
Their sci-fi, like Elder Scrolls, basically.
Yeah.
And Starfield has been Todd Howard, who brought Skyrim, Elder Scrolls, all that shit.
Yeah.
Pretty much brought this idea a long time ago, but had been like back pocketed essentially because he had not had the right technology in the engine to be able to make this game, right? So like this has kind of been his like brainchild for like 15 plus years,
Yeah.
and basically it's like this huge sci-fi like Elder Scrolls, literally, like I said before, right?
Yeah. It's in space.
Yeah, and you travel like solar systems, entire. I think you even might go so far as traveling galaxies too, and it's like genuinely hundreds of planets that you can go to and like that are fully inhabited, which I don't even know how they pulled that off, because like genuinely, it's not like you go to a planet and go, oh, you can hop onto this and it's like a zone. It's like the whole fucking planet's filled with something.
Yeah, it's not like it's like what No Man's Sky wanted to be.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Mixed with some
and,
Skyrim.
Yeah, and it's like there's like full like it's an RPG game, just like how I always showed you Baldur's Gate 3 recently, or just up before the show. It's like that level of RPG where there's like story developments and like kind of like if you've ever played Mass Effect before, or have seen it at least, it's very much that kind of vibe where you like can have whole adventures with quests and etc.
Yeah.
So that's coming out soon, and that apparently is going to be doing along with Baldur's Gate 3 like big moves for the AAA game community and industry, because a lot of people are kind of getting nervous with each other in studios because there's some certain groups that are churning out these like quote unquote like new modern gen level quality games, and are like making other developers like nervous. I think I told you about this before the show,
Yeah.
Baldur's Gate 3 that just came out is I guess doing some new things that are making waves in the game industry as far as like mechanics and like what the level of involvement and immersion that comes into like developing a game. Right?
Yeah.
But like these smaller developers are like, hey, this is great, but let's all not be raised to, like or held to this standard, basically. So which is like
It can't all be Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, right. Or even like supposedly Starfield, like and so imagine like you love God of War, right?
Yeah.
Imagine that level of game like AAA, right? That's going to be supposedly that's what these two games that Baldur's Gate and then coming out Starfield. I want to say Star Child, but Starfield.
Yeah.
They're going to like supposedly argue that games like that, those two God of War are the only ones that really like are worth playing, because they're products of a company that really spent time and money to make like a perfect package that's complete,
Yeah.
versus like something that's almost done, they release and then we'll finish the rest of it later,
Which we've been complaining about for years.
Right.
That's been the new standard is like we can patch it, so just get it out there.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that's part of where there's like fear with other studios, with Baldur's Gate and Starfield and everything coming out, is that like they're kind of pretty much setting a new standard, more or less, which is, really exciting for the video game world if it actually like turns into anything.
I got excited. I did see the Starfield trailer. I thought I hadn't, but once you start talking about it, I remembered it. And the only thing for me is, and I'm sure I could get used to it, I have never been a fan of flying in space in video games.
It's not done right usually.
It's just usually it's boring.
Yeah.
And like or it's too fast. It's either boring or unrealistically fast to where you're just like you're on a gyroscope of hell 3D or what is it, 360-degree gyroscope. You're just up, down, left, right, diagonal. No matter what, there's problems.
There's
and
so
you're
much
not,
sound going on
and you're
all
not
at once.
fast enough to shoot any of them down or any of that. So
Yeah.
you're just kind of surviving in it and moving forward, or it's just a long
Slog.
shitty slog
Yeah.
cut screen, or like you're just kind of waiting to get to the next area. So like I've never really, and then even the ones that people did like, I never liked the ones where like the mechanics were quote unquote good.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's space has just always been a bummer.
Yeah, it's hard to do right, like if you're not like in a battle, like travel, because there's space battles, which are cool, you know, but then like space like travel is a different thing, you know. And Todd Howard had like a interview where he was talking about something that they really obsess over with at Bethesda is like tone, basically, and it's this idea that the game needs to feel like a unique print, and part of that formula for him is the I forget what they called it, but it's like this gamer's flow, when everything's clicking, like you understand the mechanics, like where to go get to where your destination is, like the active gaming is just
30 hours
flowing,
into an RPG.
or even like X amount of hours it is for you to really feel like immersed in the game, right?
Yeah.
And like getting to that flow is part of the tone process, and like they thought about that like very extensively for like space travel, because I feel the same way. There's scenarios where like if you do survival based mechanics in space and like it's detriments where you like run out of fuel or whatever the fuck, right? You know, where you're going suddenly becomes like halted, and I have to be like, all right, well now I have to figure out how to get fuel and get myself situated so I can move on to going back to the thing that I was trying to do, which interrupts the flow,
I have
right?
to build my own loading screen.
In a way, right?
Yeah.
And he talks about how like that was something that they were avoiding, is to make sure that space travel is something that's going to be common in the game, seemingly, right? But it seems like they're taking an approach of like making sure that it's not an asset, but it makes part of the game more interesting is traveling to and fro, like especially if there's like interesting biomes, quote unquote, maybe not with biomes, not the right word, but zones outside the planets, like maybe one planet is like militarized and there's a bunch of space colonies, and another one's like it's full of ruins and asteroids everywhere, and then maybe another one has like fucking
An amusement park like Futurama.
because
the people, it's not all just war, right?
Right.
People must
it's like a metropolis,
existing. Yeah.
like a metropolis, right? Of all this like shit going on, right?
Yeah.
Maybe one is just pure nature, just like untamed, just catastrophic fucking bullshit going on the planet. Like I definitely like the untamed shit for sure. That's where I would want to go. But anyways, the whole point I brought it up, I guess, sorry, just to wrap up the point, was that modern gaming is supposedly going to be taking steps forward in the next couple of years. You know?
And where movies are taking a step fucking back.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Because they don't have any new ideas half the
They
time.
just
you
don't.
know?
Like I watched so many trailers yesterday, and it was just like, this is all of these are bad. I got excited. The Deadpool 3 trailer, awful.
Yeah.
Awful.
Yeah, it's just like, the one is good. Two's
all
better.
right. Two's better.
Better as in like.
I've only seen 2 once, but I've seen 1 like 3 times.
I thought better. He was like a little bit more clever about the writing.
Okay, okay.
Like 1 was like he got all the funny out and all the easy low hanging fruit, and 2 was actually about like making him a universe with him. Going. Anyways,
this one just feels like, hey, look at that, we got Hugh Jackman.
Yes.
That's just like the whole movie is like, and we have Hugh Jackman.
Yeah. I mean, that's a big selling point,
Yeah. And it's just like, it was really on the nose with the jokes, like that his sarcasm and just, it just wasn't, it didn't hit right. It didn't hit right. Didn't feel good.
Dune 2, though.
Yep. See,
that's
we're writing Dune again. We're old.
Dune, bro.
Old as Dune.
Dune
like
is
fucking 80s.
ancient for sure.
Yeah.
From an old book.
Fuck
and
it,
then the first movie that they made, oh god,
I think my dad was a fan of that movie.
The old,
Yeah.
If you watch the old movie, it's pretty bad.
Yeah.
You think like imagine the Borderlands 2, or I mean the Borderlands TV show trailer that we saw. Like it was that quality of a movie.
But I'll give them that when it's fucking the 80s.
Still,
You know, compared to fucking
it was cringy.
That
dude.
Borderlands was like, why? Why
Yeah.
did you? Was there no budget for one of this giant industry franchise right here? Like, no, not at all.
Somebody
sorry.
else is doing it independently.
Like I would rather just watch the old Power Rangers TV show. I mean, it was pretty much the same.
Yeah, same
and
quality.
there's way more content. You know, I just watch a ton of Power Rangers. Fuck Borderlands.
Yeah.
But no, I think there was a Marvel movie that was coming out that looked good. It was called like The Hunter or something like that. But it was just Spider-Man got bit by a lion. That's the whole fucking movie.
Oh, I've fallen so far behind on Marvel.
It's literally Spider-Man got bit by a lion. It's about a fucking guy who's like a teenager and Russell Crowe's his dad. And he gets bit by a fucking lion. And then the blood mixes with his blood. And now he has lion powers.
Okay.
It's Spider Lion, bro. It's
what
Lion Man.
the fuck? Okay.
It's almost upsetting.
Is that new
It's
content,
insulting.
or is that actual canon? Does that happen in the books or something, or in the comic books?
I have no idea. I've never heard of him before. He's
That's
called the
wild.
Hunter. I think it's called the Hunter or the Predator or the Rapist.
Predator, the rapist,
Yeah, the Jared.
the
Fogle.
hunter.
No, I think it actually did look cool because it looks like it's going to be like a rated R kind of like brutal swearing and ripping people's face and throats out.
Dope.
But again, it's Spider-Man as a lion. Like it's just every trailer out right now is just a regurgitated piece of shit of something that was good 20 years ago.
Oh, I see your parallel now. Okay, I'm sorry. For some reason, my stoned brain thought you were saying like this was a Spider-Man movie.
No,
You know, but it's
I'm saying
like Spider-Man. Yeah,
it's
yeah.
the same. It's
Totally.
the same thing as Blue Beetle. Blue Beetle for DC or whatever. Whoever the fuck is coming out with that monstrosity. It's Spider-Man got bit by a beetle.
Yeah.
It's the same shit.
Yeah.
It's the same shit over and over. Person, teenager, faggot gets bit by something and then becomes a superhero.
Wow. We're really passionate about this.
Because it's just,
Oh man.
I remember my dad being this level of mad when I was a teenager, when like King Kong was being remade and War of the Worlds was being remade and fucking just he was doing the same thing. He was like, we really don't have the creativity to just make something fresh anymore. We're just taking what worked and rewriting it. And fucking here we are like 10, 15 years later.
Maybe we've always been doing that. We've just never known.
Yeah,
You
it
know?
sucks.
We ran out of things a long
Like,
time ago.
we ran the fuck out of things.
Yeah.
Also, comedy is dead in movies.
Yeah, I can't
There's
remember
no
who it
more
was, but
comedies.
somebody made that comment that Marvel movies kind of snuffed out a lot of like comedy movies
Yeah.
because of a lot of the budget that is required, expected out of movies now. Like comedy films don't do that.
They don't need it. Yeah.
Like yeah,
But then they're also not going to get the same numbers.
right,
So it's just not even worth playing
right.
with. But like,
So they don't get the budget half the time.
I would say like when we were in high school, there was like a comedy movie every week. Every week, bro. And something for everybody. It'd be a Medea movie. Next would be like the Reno 911 movie. Next would be like a Jason Segel movie. And then a Seth Rogen movie. And then a religious comedy movie. Like there was always more and more new shit coming out. Super bad. Pineapple Express. I Love You Man. Forgetting Sarah Marshall. Get him to the Greek. It's just like there was 40-Year-Old Virgin, just one after the other. Judd Apatow movies.
Yeah.
And, just comedy all the fucking time. And it felt like there was at least 1 to 2 a month for years. Now, there is no more comedy movies. What they have is movies where they'll make one character funny.
Right.
You know, like I
comedy
think
relief character.
The perfect example, I think, is Thor. Thor is what the new comedy movie is. It's not a comedy movie, but Thor's funny. And fucking, what was it, the Rock guy, Taika Waititi's hilarious.
yes. Yeah.
But that's going to be our comedy movies now. It's never going to be another, like, super bad.
Sure.
It's just not, it's not happening. Not in this, like, era of movies right now.
But we could change it.
It's a lot of, like, not great rom-coms and then superhero movies.
Yep.
And then, or maybe just it's shoot 'em ups. There's like Mission Impossible 374 is coming out next year.
Movies with spectacle is what people need.
Yeah, it's a CGI roller coaster, and if it's not that, then I'm not paying you $14.
Right.
That's kind of what it is now.
Pretty much.
Like, I don't need to see, and I can see the argument that I don't need to see a Seth Rogen movie in IMAX.
Right. Sure.
It's fine. Like, you know, I don't need to see that much of Michael Cera's complexion on a fucking 50-footer silver screen.
No. And a theater still is nice, though.
They are nice. It's a fun experience. I just went to saw Barbie. Thought it was fantastic. Again, that's what our idea of comedy is now. I thought Ryan Gosling was Ryan Gosling.
I don't know anything about the movies. I haven't seen it.
It's got a six-pack, and it's
yeah.
always showing.
Hell
And
yeah.
to me, that
Hell
was
yeah.
enough.
Hell yeah.
Michael Cera's character, refreshing, because he does just kind of stand there as the odd one out. Where everybody's like hot, he's just Michael Cera, and he's casted just to be Michael Cera. It feels
Nice.
And then Will Ferrell, no matter what you put Will Ferrell in, he delivers.
Yes.
He's not even in that movie that much, and he delivers my favorite line. I fucking was cackling in the theater.
Yeah.
Like, I was like losing my breath, keeled over, laughing so hard at fucking Will Ferrell in that movie.
Hell
Like,
yeah.
it was just such a dumb. I don't care about spoilers. Like, there's a fucking the woman who created Barbie. Maybe she's dead. Maybe she's not. I don't fucking know. But there's literally a point at the end of the movie where the people see her and everybody's like shocked, which means she's probably dead. And Will Ferrell very casually just goes, "Her ghost haunts the office on the 17th floor." And that's like the whole line.
What the fuck?
But it's so like nonchalant and perfect that I was fucking losing my mind. Because it means, one, either he's calling this old ass lady a ghost and saying that she's haunting her office on the 17th floor, or he knows that she's a ghost. He's one of the only people that can see her, and he's cool with it. He's just accepted it at this point.
He's divine.
Yeah, that's her. That's the ghost.
Yeah.
No, because nobody else knew. Like, everybody else, when they see her, they're like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Like she's clearly been dead, but the whole time she was in the building. So like that, for some reason, that Will Ferrell line just fucking killed me.
Slayed you. Yeah,
I was like, that was fucking perfect.
Yeah.
But I've been seeing a lot that Barbie has been getting like literally the most mixed reviews like of all time.
Oh, really?
It's getting all 1s and 5s.
What the fuck? Interesting.
Everybody walking in is either loving it or absolutely
Why?
fucking hating it. I don't know. I was on the side of I loved it. I thought it was great. It wasn't for me. It wasn't supposed to be for me. Didn't want it to be for me. Thought it was wonderful. It was for chicks
Yeah.
in the best way. I thought like the opening scene is like little like 6-year-old girls playing with dolls, old dolls before Barbie, and then they have like the Monty Python 8 jerking off scene, where the little girls like discover the Barbie doll and they're doing the and like, you know, like they're going through evolution and they're breaking their little dolls and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's fucking perfect for women. That's
women.
I was like, because it's like that wasn't for me. But if I was a chick, I'd be like, fuck yeah,
Yeah.
fuck yeah, dude, break that fucking doll, bitch. That's right, bitch. If I was a woman, I'd be one of those sassy fat ones that say bitch a lot.
Yeah.
Calling all my friends bitch.
Oh my god.
I'd be that one.
That's what's up, bitch.
But I thought it was really good. But people have been fucking either loving it or aggressively hating it.
Wow.
And I don't know
why people get so mad over any media. Period. You know.
100%.
You know.
That's. Except for Alien versus Predator, the first one. That was dog shit. It was just dog shit. Fuck that entire movie. That movie was horrible. But
It just landed hard.
they just give up and nuke the world. It's just over.
Yeah.
Done.
What can you do at that point, you know?
Yeah. Just
I mean,
fuck it, right now. Just kill everybody instead of letting them all, I guess, eventually get killed
Yeah.
later.
Just murder everything all at once.
All right now.
Just finish it.
I
Turn the
guess
lights
I'd
out.
rather die that
Turn the
way.
lights out.
I'd rather die with you
Just turn. Yeah.
than not
Yeah.
with you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You
That'd be
just
kinda
watch
cool.
me get murdered mercilessly by some alien thing, you know?
Yeah,
like,
you know,
you
or-
live on with that PTSD.
Or the nuke
for-
goes off and
you
we're
know?
shoulder to shoulder when we see the blast.
Yeah, yes. Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
it's like,
It's
cool.
just
Well, at least I'm
well,
going with my buddy.
Yeah, we out now, I guess,
I
right?
don't know.
Peace out.
Like, fucking grab
Dude,
an axe or something so we can try to go to
I've
Valhalla.
definitely thought of those moments for sure, where it's
Yeah.
like fucking if a nuke were to drop like right now, like like what you just it's a good run, I guess, right?
Yeah.
There's like nothing's really valuable at that point, you know.
No, and
like
I think it's really just about how many are gonna fly. You know what I'm saying?
but if
Because
you're near any of them,
if one hits
you're
San
fucked.
Francisco, we are
radiation's fucking
we're
killing us.
we're just far enough where we're not gonna die instantaneously.
Right,
But if we
radiation's
stick
going to
around,
kill
we're
us.
going to die.
Yeah.
So, like, if the blast happened and then your first instinct was to start moving, you have, like, I would say, like a 5% chance of getting out of this shit.
yeah.
Like, it's minimal. First of all, traffic, you're fucked. There's too many of us. So you have to just commit to not having a car.
Yeah.
Fuck a car, take
Yeah,
a
get
bike.
a bike.
or-
Yeah, exactly.
And then you have to, you just move the opposite direction of the blast until you can't anymore.
Yeah, just go
And if your body
straightly
wants
due
you to
east.
survive, then you will.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You head for the Rockies, and
Yep.
if it's not like if
Try
the
and
Rockies
just
didn't get
purify
hit,
your body
there's gonna
and
be people
detox.
there, yeah,
Yeah.
because everybody's just gonna rush out. Like they never really explained how far people try to go either. Like how far would you stop? I feel like I'd go all the way to Kansas.
Yeah, dude.
I'm
would
never
just
seeing
keep
California
fucking
again.
Going, yeah.
I
Yeah,
don't want
yeah.
to be anywhere near Vegas because they would hit that to spite us. So you just gotta keep moving
Yeah, any
inwards.
big city.
Yeah, don't want to be in Texas because I feel like they think that's where our pride is.
Right. Yeah.
They think we all care about Texas and
Yeah.
other countries, and
Yeah.
realistically, none of us do.
No.
It's just another fucking
No.
thing. I care about Texas the way I care about like Oklahoma.
I'll-
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
If I go visit it, I'm sure I'll love it.
Yes.
Other than that, I don't think about you.
Yes.
I don't think about your people.
All of
Please.
the militia in the United States too is in the deep south anyway.
Oh
You
yeah,
know,
that's a good place to be.
like,
It's a good fucking
right?
place to be.
Like literally, like the world's biggest militia, I think,
Yeah.
is like technically America.
But
I think
see-
I've heard that somewhere before.
I think with Kansas, you're gonna get a lot of like underground shelter, fallout shelters for like hurricanes and tornadoes.
That's fair. Yeah.
like
yeah, yeah.
everybody's gonna have
natural
one.
disaster stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, like, I feel like you got a good chance.
At least have a shelter of some kind.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
you could prolong your death a little longer while you play fucking Connect Four with some asshole waiting to get fucking burned alive. on
that's
whatever
lost to the
side.
same fucking move for this like 100th day in a row.
Oh,
you
dude.
know? Chess. I'd probably get real good at chess. Play a lot of chess.
Yeah,
you
chess
know?
would be if your partner is also just like fuck it.
Yeah.
There's nothing to do.
No.
You're
No.
both gonna sit there and really.
I hope you have a guitar or something.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know,
yeah.
or like something to fuel
How
like
long
infinite
until-
creativity.
How long until we're okay with the fact that the other one has to jerk off at one point? Like a day?
Probably. It's
Dude, I'm
like,
gonna go
whatever,
jerk off
dude.
over there.
It's like
Like-
cool, man. Whatever, man.
Yeah, behind the beans.
Yeah, just try to maintain the grunting. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Just like, we're gonna run out of beans eventually. I'm gonna be able to see you.
Like
on the other side of that.
I have headphones. I don't have anything to plug them into.
I guess I could just put them on and tap the end of it against something metal. And make like little ting sounds.
Ding, 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 ding.
Like,
Ding, 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 ding,
We
ding.
cut it off. I'm trying to jerk off. That's fucking annoying. Fuck it,
Oh
let's
my
play chess.
God. Yeah, he's
Fuck
just
it.
getting frustrated. Yeah, because you don't
fucking-
have electricity. You have to do candles and shit for light and stuff.
Oh,
like
man.
you're really like because assuming like you don't have a generator, like the average person is not going to have a fully tricked out to the nines shelter.
No,
they're gonna have a
'cause-
basement
Yeah.
that's concrete.
Another thing
you
about
know.
that is if you want a generator, it's likely going to be gas because you don't have a way of charging an electric
Right.
generator,
Right.
which means it needs to exhaust somewhere, which means now you need an exhaust.
Yeah.
Which means now there is an entry point of air into your little dome shelter.
Yeah, does it mean radiation can then get in, right?
yeah.
Technically.
Yeah. Or I guess anything.
Maybe. I don't know. I guess
Fallout
anything, yeah.
ash and
Yeah.
stuff like that would be falling into the generators.
Poison your
exhaust.
lungs and shit.
But I mean, yeah, dude. I mean, I think I would keep fucking moving. That's for sure. Like I don't know that I would get to like the Rockies and be like, we're safe here because we're in the mountains.
Yeah,
But you might be.
maybe. Yeah, I mean, like it's.
Doesn't it stick to cold better? That might not be a good place to be.
I don't know. Actually, I don't know too much about radiation's
Where do you
behavior.
think? Where do you think is the least likely to be nuked? I think it's going to be like Idaho, Montana.
Middle of nowhere.
Just
Where
just
there's less
nothing.
people.
No one.
I hate to say it, but like where there's a concentration of people, that's where it's the most likely to hit a bomb.
Oh yeah,
you
no,
know?
we're in the shit.
Like, because if you're in the tier or in the like, you're playing in the court that is fucking mass murder. You know,
yeah, why would
like,
you waste a nuke
on
thousands?
right. I mean,
Fuck that, dude. You get hundreds of thousands.
I mean, we did that. America did it. You know,
we
twice.
did it beautifully.
Twice. You know,
Very strategic.
like, you
by
know,
the Enola Gay.
so at this point, you know, all cards on the table. You know,
Yeah, dude.
like
Yeah, that's
I know
true.
there's world laws that are prohibiting all of that shit and everything and
Yeah.
protections, but like still, like
Okay, let's.
you know, it's been
Here-
done before. It's on the table now.
All right, let's say Russia's gonna launch one at us.
Fuck.
One at us. Now we're on the closer side than New York is.
Mm-hmm.
But do you think they hit SF or LA?
You know, actually, I think Washington's also a very high potential target.
Well, it's because
you
where the
know,
president is.
so-
You got to kill the king. But
right,
But I'm
as
saying
far
if he's
as-
just gonna launch one, and
if it's just California,
yeah, because here's your thing: is like the farther you're gonna try to launch that inland,
yeah,
the more and more chances it's not gonna make it.
Mm-hmm.
Right? If you want to get one off, you're gonna need to get on the. You're gonna have to hit the edge.
I hate to say it, but I feel like they hit Hollywood, L.A.
Yeah, right. We're not cool
Specifically
enough.
because of Hollywood. You know,
Yeah.
San Francisco is definitely a big
They're gonna
thing,
kill all of our
you know?
clowns, our artists.
Well, because Hollywood is a cultural mark on the world. You
Yeah.
know, so like that's a blow. You know, like San Francisco, it's like yeah, you're hitting the population.
Yeah.
But like also like with LA, it's you're hitting the population and a cultural blow. You
Yeah.
know, like this
Yeah.
is like you're harming the something deeper than just like the lives, you know, like you're
Yeah.
also like harming America as its
You're-
existence.
yeah,
you know,
well, you're killing our clowns.
there's that. So, yeah,
You know,
yeah.
those are the people
Our
who
entertainment.
provide our entertainment. Yeah.
Yeah, and
They're
then
all
war.
clowns. We're clowns.
Fucking war. you
Oh,
know?
dude, you hit LA. Tom Holland dies from a nuclear blast. Everybody in Russia needs to be wiped out. all help go school to school to collect every world history book that ever has the word Russia in it, and I will burn it, and we will write anew.
Yes.
We will draw it
From the ground
we'll
up.
It'll be America 2 reborn on the map. It's just going to
God.
be USA 2.
Yes.
And then
Yes.
Russia will have never existed. Like the Ottoman Empire, it'll be something that only the old people even understand. That they only know the name and they know nothing about it.
Yeah.
I can't tell you shit about the
Wiped
Ottoman
off the
Empire.
planet, dude.
I don't even know who the Ottomans were. I thought they were the Persians. I don't think they were.
Nope.
You know, I'm starting to think they weren't. They still could be.
They
I don't
just
know.
never existed.
Who
in
were the
first
Ottomans?
place.
They were. It was huge.
history, dude.
Dude, the Ottoman Empire was like most of fucking Europe. Mm-hmm. I don't know who the fuck.
I don't know
What
much
was
about
going on?
history. We
Yeah,
need to
yeah.
bring Roy on, dude.
That's why we need to do that to Russia if they hurt my Tom Holland.
Yes,
With a nuclear
my boy, my boy.
Dude, but I'm still, I don't need this sad Tom Holland bullshit. Have you seen the
Yeah.
trailer?
No,
It's too much Spider-Man 3. It's
Really?
too much. It's just too much.
What do you mean?
All right, Spider-Man 3.
like edgy and stuff.
No, it's the same fucking movie with Tom Holland. Like it's like the same like Carnage is here. Toby finds or now Tom it's Peter. Peter finds the fucking suit. He wears it. The suit slowly makes him forget every memory he's ever had that brought him joy. So he starts becoming emo.
Right.
He grows his hair out a little longer. His eyes get a little bit more sunker. He pisses off the girlfriend. And then slowly but surely, Carnage emerges. I'm sure and then he puts the suit back on and emerges to victory over him. It's the same fucking movie.
Yeah, like cut and dry for sure. You know,
It's like, it's too much. Like, it's like you're not watching something different.
yeah, it's like a parallel. Like,
Yeah,
to a
like,
T. Yeah, it sucks.
It just felt recycled in such a way that like I would rather see a Carnage movie. over another Spider-Man Venom movie.
Yeah.
Like, because it's like they keep restarting with Spider-Man so much. So why play the same story? You know, you have all of these stories. So why do you keep just doing the, like, you're like, this one's doing so well, let's start remaking 1, 2, and 3, but with Tom Holland. Like, what are you trying to avenge Tobey Maguire, motherfucker?
Yeah.
Let's see the Rhino. The
Yeah, that'd
Rhino
be
is
awesome.
fucking sick.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That'd be
Like,
super fucking sick.
I like Carnage. I always thought Carnage was way cooler than Venom.
Right.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And then there's like so many more really good choices for villains. But instead they're like, no, let's bring back Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire and Jamie Foxx and hope he doesn't stroke out when we get him on the set again.
Yeah.
And fucking, and it's just like, we're just going to rewrite the first one.
Yeah, I feel like they're very stuck on like a telling a specific timeline, you know, because they're like leaning into the multiverse thing really hard and trying to unify all these movies that they're doing, you know, and that's just all they're focused on is doing that.
Yeah, and I think there was so much potential to go a different way with that. You know, like it's like when they redid the Hulk movie for the 4th time. It's always the same Hulk movie.
Yeah.
This is the origin of how he became Hulk. Look, he's having a hard time taming it.
Yep.
Look, he's getting better.
Yep.
Look, somebody else stole the formula to be Hulk, and now they're the bad guy. Looks like he might have his grip on it. Who knows? End.
Yep.
And then, hey, how about the next movie? All right, hear me out. This is how Hulk started. This is like, it's like he's got it figured out. No, maybe he doesn't. Oh my God, guy finds the formula to become Hulk. Now we have an enemy.
Yes.
You know,
now we fight.
maybe he's got a grip on it.
Battle.
And-
Oh, we lose. And then we fight again. Then end. You know.
It's like, all right, we keep doing that. What's going to be new about this one? All right, hear me out. It's Mark Ruffalo. He's got a grip on it.
And because
I don't know.
And because he's a new actor, it's the new movie again. It's Hulk 1 again.
Well, hear me out. This Hulk can talk a little bit.
Yeah.
Did the last ones
Yeah.
talk a little bit? Yeah, this one's like having sentences and shit.
Right. But hear me out. We gotta have the whole beginning and origin story all over again.
Yeah, because
It's a new
people don't know.
actor.
People don't fucking know. We need to have that.
It's a new Hulk. It's a new Hulk. It's a new Hulk.
Yeah.
But it's the same Hulk. It's the same Hulk.
That's
But it's a new Hulk.
Did you see either of the Spider-Verse movies? Into the Spider-Verse and
Yo, fuck. That's the animated one, right? Yes?
Yeah.
The first one, yes. The second one, no.
second one, 100% worth it. Fantastic.
I've heard really good things.
They
yeah,
did
actually.
wonderful great everything I thought was great soundtrack, great animations, great storyline. Nothing to be mad at there. But I can't remember why I was saying that.
Oh no! Crash and burn.
But no, that's a Spider-Man taking on the potential of actually having a new storyline,
Oh sure,
something
unique and
different.
different. Yeah.
Whereas like Tom Holland Spider-Man, arguably the best Spider-Man, which all of them are, I guess. It feels like you're giving up.
Yeah, if they're gonna do like media, like comic book stuff, you know, like at least try to make media that hasn't been made a movie yet. Don't recreate fucking old movies.
That's what I was gonna say. In the Spider-Verse movies, they poke fun a lot at the whole like, I have to tell you my origin story every time bullshit.
Oh yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like it's like a constant joke. Whenever you meet a new Spider-Man, you have to hear his origin story real quick. And it's like it'll be like 20 seconds. They're not like assholes like that, but like it is funny that they're just like, oh yeah, but you have to know. You have to know like what's going on, or else this isn't gonna make any sense to you ever. He's Spider-Man.
yeah.
It's like, oh, that does make sense.
They lean into the ridiculousness of it, which is cool. Yeah.
But no, I just I'm going to see it because Marvel knows that I'm going to fucking see it because I'm a fucking sheep bitch and I want to see it.
Yeah.
But I am disappointed in how that's going, and I think that like I'd like to see like a planet jumping Hulk. Where he's like a rapist with a vendetta, and he has children that are also destroying universes.
planets.
Yeah, dude.
Fucking animals.
That
dude.
sounds cool.
Yeah,
And somebody's trying to stop his ass.
Yeah, he's like arguably one of the more powerful like Hulk's versions of Hulk for sure.
Yeah,
So-
and then You could bring Iron Man back. Why not? Like, make it something different this time. Who gives a shit?
I think that you should even try different stuff in general. I've always, it's not Marvel, I don't think. I want to say it's DC, but Static Shock would be awesome.
Static Shock.
Do you
would
ever
be
watch that
pretty
as a
sick.
kid?
Yeah.
You know, Static Shock, like a live remake would be fucking dope as fuck, dude.
Oh man. So
like make it super stylized, you know? Like, I don't know.
that would be fucking awesome.
Anyways.
But all right, so we got a couple minutes left. I want to go into this. What we had talked about this guy like a long time ago on the show.
Oh, no.
It was this this fella. We're gonna watch the video to kind of refresh everybody. Maybe you're a new listener who didn't get to meet this fine fella, but this boy. There's a TV show on TLC called My Straight Edition, where this guy is in love with his car, and this is the video. It's an old video of him telling his dad that he's in love with his car.
Yep.
And he is very much in love with it. So let's watch this or listen for the viewers because it really doesn't need. He's just washing it while he's talking to his dad. And what almost looks like a cemetery. Like, I think it's because of that stone pillar. It does look very cemetery to me.
Yeah.
But so he's just washing like a red. Well, it looks like a Miata. I don't fucking know. And he's about to tell his dad about his relationship with his car.
Let's see. Let me make sure it's outputting right.
Yes. Yes.
All
And
right.
if you guys want to watch along, just Google man tells or YouTube man tells dad he loves his car and just click like the first one. He knew. There's no way he didn't know.
Let's see. Hold on.
I'm just gonna come out and say it, I guess. I'm in an intimate relationship with Chase.
Chase.
Physically and emotionally.
You're in an intimate relationship with your car.
Yes.
And sexually with your car.
Yes.
Pause it real quick.
Yes.
I like that he somehow, because he is telling him he's trying to fuck his car, but he names his car Chase, and his dad didn't even for a second
even
go,
flinch.
who's Chase?
Yeah.
He's like, I know my son's not gay. He must be talking about the car. You know what I'm saying?
So this is like an agreed amount thing.
It's just
Like he knows about it, maybe?
yeah, right. Like because he tried to say like I don't know what this is about, but
Right.
I mean it's the fact that he was that quickly to be like, you're talking about your fucking car, huh?
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
Yes, he fucking is.
Let's move forward.
Keep going.
Yeah.
How does that work?
Right?
How do you have sex with a car?
Mainly it's just a lot of just rubbing up against him.
Yes.
Whoopsies.
He's got burn marks on his dick.
And it involves masturbating as well.
Well, telling your dad that. Look at him in the
When
eyes.
you started, is it,
It mainly started when I was younger. I just didn't have a lot of friends. And
you've always been kind of a loner.
yeah,
You've always liked it alone.
His dad's trying to accept it.
I just started having those feelings more and more after I hit puberty. And it just became more and more serious after that, as far as the sexual side and the emotional side.
My
Don't get me
fucking
wrong. I mean, I
God.
like my motorcycle, and I like my cars, but I mean, they're cars to me.
This music's killing me
They're not
too.
a sexual
I know.
Object, I guess, as you see them, right?
I mean, shit, I like livestock. Your brother's a pig.
Wasn't really around.
I feel like there should be like a dramatic narrator over
Well, I
this.
had to stay with
You
Oh,
know?
yeah.
I moved away, and
His father
Dude, he's-
couldn't take it anymore.
He's
I know that it's.
He's
has something to do
quickly-
with it. I mean,
let's go
I feel
back like
it's part of
15
it, not
seconds.
all, but
dad immediately jumped to this. What have I done? Essentially,
Yeah.
Like-
What did I do wrong?
yeah. Like he quickly just starts listing everything he did wrong because he's genuinely trying to figure out.
Yeah.
Why
what
this
the
is
fuck?
happening.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's listen
This
to it.
isn't normal.
wrong. I mean, I like my motorcycle, and I like my cars, but I mean, they're cars to me.
Right.
They're not a sexual object, I guess, as you see them, right? I mean, was it because I wasn't really around?
Oh.
A lot of time.
Well, I mean,
Well, I had to stay with mom pretty much all the
I
time.
moved
And she
away,
was a bitch.
and I wasn't around,
But I'm not blaming you for that.
but I know that it has something to do with it. I mean, I feel like it has part to do with it, not all, but part.
Look, son, you're
Because I
fucked
wasn't
up.
Around, wasn't there for you. I mean,
You're mentally
I
ill.
wasn't there for you and your sister more.
I understand.
Man.
Mother Ford.
Ouch.
The town that
You know
was
what?
just-
I never even considered the first time we watched this.
Yeah.
Is like, go back about 10 seconds. You don't have to play, but just enough to where you see his face, the son. Him, right there. That. This is the look of like, my dad thinks I'm crazy. And like, I'm trying to just.
Hold it in.
No, it's like,
Or-
dude, it's the face of like, dude, I fuck my car.
Yeah.
It's not because you left mom.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like he's looking at him like, why are you saying all of this?
Yeah.
Like he's so in love. Like this is so real that he's confused about why his dad is just taking blame for what he was a second ago excited to tell him the good news about.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
Yeah.
This was about him coming out and having his lover meet his father, Chase. And
Yeah.
he brought Chase, and Chase was, I'm sure, revved engines a lot that day. Was really excited.
Yes.
The RPMs were a little higher than normal. You know,
Yes.
the fuel was burning
For this
very
fucking
clean.
man.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah.
Chase had a very good get up that day.
Yes.
And I think it's fucked up to do the chase right there in front of both of them. Like, he doesn't need to be in the middle of all this. And, and the weird part is he's talking about, like, you know, I like to rub the car to fuck it. And he's rubbing it as his dad's doing this.
Yeah, he's literally fucking cleaning it right now.
Well, his dad is like, what have I done? I've lost my son. Is it because I did all these terrible things? And the son's genuine look is
broken.
What's wrong? Why are you even saying this?
Why are you?
Especially in front of Chase.
Yeah.
I think it's weird that
You're
you
not
do this
being
in
very
front of
supportive.
Chase.
You know?
We could put Chase in the garage and talk about this in the living room if you're going to be disrespectful.
Yeah.
You
Put
know,
her
I'm
in the
dating.
put him in the garage.
I'm
yeah.
dating a car. You married a pig. Okay.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? So like, who's wrong here?
Get
You know what
riggedy
I'm saying?
wrecked, bro.
So now the reason we brought this guy up, now that we're a little bit more in touch with him, he fucking crashed the car.
Chase is dead.
Chase is dead, dude.
Oh, bro, no.
This man's true. So there were things that still addicted. I guess they did a follow up with him. And how long did that say it was? 2 minutes. Let's click on that.
2
real
weeks
quick.
ago.
Yeah, let's click on this one real
Okay,
quick. See what we got.
My name's Nathaniel. I live in a small rural town in Texas.
Texas.
That doesn't look like the same guy.
No.
Intimate relationship.
Oh, it is.
Oh, he just got a lot
Oh,
bigger.
it's been 10 years.
Oh, God.
Oh,
He's making
shit.
out with his car. God damn,
Oh, dude,
bro.
pause it real quick. He was sitting under. All right, so he's at the front of the very front of the car. He's got his legs and half his body entirely under the front of the car. So he's chest and face up against the front bumper, right under the grill, giving it a serious tonguing.
Yeah, you think it's he's fucking it underneath there somewhere?
I think
Like,
this
what,
is,
what is he fucking? I
well, he
wonder?
was talking about how masturbation was involved, so he might
Yeah.
be rubbing his dick in front of this TLC camera crew
Yeah, my
as he's
God.
just tongue bathing the fuck out of this car.
Jesus, dude.
All right, let's keep going.
All right, okay. all
Nathaniel is a committed relationship with his car Chase. He met Chase in a resale lot about 5 years ago.
right.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, I bet you do, you psycho.
His body and then his interior and everything just together.
His
just
body.
instant connection.
I bet he did.
I just absolutely love Chase.
Yep.
If somewhere would happen to Chase, my heart would just stop.
Oh, the slow caressing B-roll.
Gather myself here. I'm sorry.
Oh, he's gonna cry.
Over the
Oh,
thought
my
of
God.
losing Chase.
And then, basically did. Basically did.
Well, I wonder.
Chase is no longer a part of my
Oh. Oh, he fucking wrecked that motherfucker.
Yes, 4 years ago, Chase was involved. Fuck you, bitch. Hold on, sorry.
Chase
4 years
was-
ago, Chase was involved in a serious accident during a routine checkup. What does that mean?
He was probably getting like the oil change and shit.
A lot, and it breaks my heart he's not here. It just, I felt like he just.
Oh no.
So this is where I keep a lot of Chase's.
Oh, he's got a Chase shrine.
bedroom is just a special place, and I felt like that was
God.
the perfect.
He's got a
He's got the
shrine.
hood still, bro. He's got the hood of Chase like in the room still. Okay, hold on.
All right, so he's got-
hold on. So Would that be the same as if you say you had a loved one that died and you scalped them, you know? Is that not what that is? Like
First
you're
of all-
keeping the scalp of somebody?
First of all, yes. Second
Isn't
of all,
that vile?
Second of all, I think if you did this, even if it was a lover of yours, that's insane.
Yeah.
He's so for the listeners, he's got a bed, and the head frame, the headboard, is the hood of the car, and on the bed is a quilt made of pictures of the car, including pictures with him with the car, and then a photo of the car on the wall. So it's an actual dedicated little area
little
shrine
corner, yeah.
for the car.
Yeah.
Oh, they're showing nudes?
Yeah, nudes, bro.
Damn, dude. They got the pictures of him getting a bath.
Yeah. Chase getting all wet and
Oh,
shit.
well, shit.
Because it's got a lot of his good pictures on it. Just cute
Oh,
stuff
yeah, I
like him
bet
getting
they're
a
good
bath and us
pictures.
together. It's just
Taking
Getting a bath.
you
Ooh.
look back and you just don't realize.
Look at this
the
smirk
photos
he's
take
got.
forever until
This guy otherwise looks like a totally normal person, you
Yeah.
know? And then, like,
Looks like he does IT at like a middle school.
it's. Oh my god.
He's gonna start crying. Yep.
I
Well,
can't.
sitting on the Chase bed.
Dude, my guy, you need something,
things
dude.
happened or to try to do something for her, just to keep him
Jesus.
I wonder if he's
it's
ever gonna love
crazy.
again. Look, he's getting from behind.
He's gonna. Is he gonna find a new love? Like another car's gonna show up and he's gonna fall in love over again?
It's gonna be like me.
Oh, he's on the internet. He's on the computer in these
Oh,
shots. Let's see.
no.
Maybe he's looking, surfing. He's looking for new love. Is there like a Tinder equivalent for cars?
Sure, yeah, it's fucking called Craigslist.
Yeah.
Oh, he's looking at old pictures of him in the car and he's crying. It's been years.
He's gotta, instead of going to Tinder, he's gotta go to Muffler or something.
There's a car cake.
I still think about Chase every day, but
Yikes.
I moved on. I was looking for new vehicles.
Oh,
Okay.
he was.
Ooh.
My baby girl, pretty girl. I love you, Mama. Thank you for all you do.
He's fucking a new car.
Oh my god! And that's how they ended.
and they're just
dude.
like, yeah, he
Oh
fucks
my
another car,
God,
and then we're
bro.
done. We don't have this
He
stuff.
found a new one, dude.
He sprung
Jesus
this on us
Christ.
last second. We didn't have the budget to go in for another 6
So,
hours.
That's kind of weird, don't you think? You know, as far as like, you know, replace the car and put the with humans involved, right? You're a human, you're a husband or a wife, whatever. You have a little shrine to your ex, you know, a husband or wife, whatever the fuck, you know,
Yeah.
right? And then weeks later, you're on a show that's like caressing the next, you know, honey, you know, kind of
Yeah,
thing, right?
yeah.
Like it's just like there's so much wrong with this
It
dude,
feels-
you know.
It does kind of feel fucked up to Chase that he would end it with Lex like that. Like, I think that everything was about him and Chase. I don't think Lex needed to be involved.
Nah.
But, you know, like he's all about that bitch and he's showing her off. You know what I'm saying? He's cum drunk right now.
That shot.
He doesn't give a shit.
That shot at the end was him caressing the fucking side of her, Brad.
Oh,
you
dude,
know?
you see the
Like
way
him, whatever.
he turned his hand to touch the handle?
Yeah.
So he didn't come at it from like underneath.
Yeah.
But he came at it like he
Yeah.
completely cocked his hand backwards.
Yes.
So he gave it a rub down the
love.
door as he grabbed it.
Yep.
That was
Yep.
insane.
Yep. I mean, so do you think this person is like, how does this happen? You know, like just like how his father was asking, you know,
Yeah,
like
'cause
how does something like
he
inanimate
literally-
object happen like that?
He literally described it the same way you would of a partner, like a human. He was
Mm-hmm.
like, I met him, his body was fantastic and his interior, which if you say that about a person, they were hot as fuck and they had like a good personality. Mm-hmm. Right? So he somehow equivalated it just the same way he would a person. How it got there, I don't fucking
How do you
know.
even? Yeah.
I don't fucking know.
Yeah, dude, I don't know.
How many times did he fucking, I mean, does he...
I know it catches your tongue, doesn't it? You know,
If he
literally.
jerks off in the back seat, is that wrong?
Oh,
Like he can only jerk off in the front,
I don't know.
and then he like lets it like run him over a little bit. Like, that's like one of
Yeah.
his things is like
yeah,
that.
yeah, that's true.
That Chase is like on top
He's
of
half
him.
underneath it and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
he's being ridden.
I wonder if he fucks the exhaust at all. You know.
Yeah, this is like just
Like,
big fucking horrible
you know,
burn marks on his cock.
Yeah, we'll
He
make
drives
sure.
it up the pass to have a nice date night, and he fucking doesn't wait long enough and burns his dick on it.
Oh, yo,
I
yeah.
love you. This is fucking. I go to the hospital.
Fucking car, dude. I can't imagine being attracted to an inanimate object, but I mean, like, that's usually what normal people.
The wild part is like it didn't stop a chase.
Right. It
He's
continued
into cars.
Yeah, it's clearly not even just that
Yeah.
particular car for some weird reason, you know.
Yeah,
like
that's shout out to him, man.
Yeah.
Rest in peace,
it's
Chase.
fucking insane.
It's wrong what they did to you. They did you dirty, and we're on your side, honestly. Like if I was to take sides, I'm on Chase's side.
Yeah.
Fuck Lex.
Yeah,
fuck
fuck
that
Lex.
kid.
Yep.
Fuck his
Chase was
weird
better for you.
gambling milkman father.
Also, like it
His
just
cow
it looked like
mother.
it was just the windshield that went down. Is it that you
No,
know, like,
the door was all folded back the wrong direction and
Oh,
shit.
really?
Like it was pretty fucked up looking.
I mean, you don't think like
There was a lot of structural damage. It looked like.
You don't think little repairs on that would fix? You know,
I feel like it could have been
You know,
worth
if
it,
you-
but I
if you
think
loved her that much, you couldn't fix her. You know, like
I think it's just because the boring answer, insurance wasn't going to pay for all that for that piece of shit old car.
yeah,
They're
yeah.
just like, no, you're not fixing
You gotta
that.
put her
We'll-
down. Oh.
We'll just give you a check, dude. Don't fix it, please.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, just don't. The airbags are deployed. I will
Don't waste
never
my
insure
time.
that.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
salvage. But I would have probably fixed it. If I loved
If
it,
you
like
cared that much,
the way
yeah.
he loved that car,
Yeah.
put it in the yard, get another car to drive, and
Yep.
slowly fix it.
Yep, yep.
You know what I'm
But at
saying?
the same time, with him, like you can't just get another car.
You can
you know?
you can make your dad do it.
Ooh,
because
that'd be
he ran out
dramatic.
on
You know, you're trying to fix your old ex-wife. You know, fix her up, but then you're just
You got
tagging
Lex
some
in the
other
driveway.
Yeah, yeah.
And then
you
one
know?
night you're working on Lex, getting the headlights all polished, and
oh, the headlights.
you rubbed the lens a little too long.
Yep.
Next
yep.
thing you know, you're under it, and
Yep.
Chase is watching
Yep.
from the
Yep.
backyard.
Yeah, like paralyzed,
Yeah.
basically. You know,
Also-
like oh damn.
Chase to Lex, no preference in gender.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah. As long as the car is beautiful, right?
Yeah, he didn't really seem to. I mean, because he referred to Chase as a man,
Yes.
and he did refer to Lex as a woman.
Yes, yes.
So,
She's beautiful.
He's bisexual. He's bi-mechanical.
Biomechanical.
Biomechanical.
Mechanical fluid.
Oh, that's the name of the episode.
Mechanical fluid.
That's gonna confuse people. See you later, folks.
Bye.